Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome to Chiang Mai, Thailand. Yes, I'm already here. I was planning to make some videos before I left, but things got a bit hectic, as I'll explain in this video, and I didn't really have much of a chance to do anything. So what I'm going to do in this video is just give you a bit of an intro about myself and what this channel is going to be about. Okay, so to begin with, this is my first full day in Chiang Mai in Thailand. I arrived here early last night from Sydney, Australia. Yesterday I left in the morning my flight was 10 a.m. in the morning, and it was a 9-hour flight to Bangkok. And then I had about an hour and a half where I jumped across to the domestic check-in and checked on to my Bangkok Airways flight up here to Chiang Mai. But before that, this being a channel about my process of retiring here in Thailand and whatever happens afterwards, is basically going to start with some of the information and some of what I've had to go through to get to this point. To begin with, this took me I'd say I've been planning to do this, or it's been in my mind to move to Thailand for the last 10 years. And over the last 5 years, I've been more seriously saving up and planning everything I need to do. So what I had to do was quite a bit. I worked hard, saved hard, and did a lot of research on YouTube for videos like this, where you can find out what to do if you might be making plans to come to Thailand and do this. Right, so I hope the camera's okay. One of the reasons why I didn't start making videos early was because I got this new camera. This is a new Nikon Z30, there we go, Nikon Z30, and it was kindly given to me as a going away gift by one of my good friends and subscribers, and thank you very much for that. But unfortunately I didn't get a chance, because of everything happening the week before I left, to learn how to use the camera at least enough to do what I'm doing now and film something. So here we go, that's what I'm doing now. I've read the instructions, studied a bit up on it, and we'll see how it goes. I'm sure there'll be improvements as we go along. Right, so moving to Thailand. So like I said, took a bit of saving, a lot of money. I've been over to Bangkok and Thailand a few times, almost every year for the last 4 years. I also have a bit of a travel history. Travelled quite a lot of places around the world. I got the travel bug way back 20 years ago when I did an Everest expedition in Nepal, and from then on basically every year I've been shooting off somewhere, whether it be Europe, Africa, America, Asia, whatever. So, but now that I've hit the well over the retirement age as far as visas is concerned for this country, you need to be over 50 to apply for a retirement visa. I'm turning 57 this year in May, so well over that milestone, but feeling quite well. Feeling 40. Anyway, so the visa, so one of the requirements of getting the retirement visa at this point in time is having 800,000 Thai baht in your Thai bank account. And the first hurdle you have to get over is to get that Thai bank account. Now, it's pretty difficult because for a foreigner to have a Thai bank account, they want you to already have the retirement visa, which is a catch-22 because you need the bank account to get that visa. Now, that shouldn't be a problem. It's not a problem. You just need to go see a multitude of visa agents that are around in Thailand, Pattaya, in Pattaya, there's plenty, Chiang Mai, Bangkok, most of the cities, there's visa agents around that can help you get yourself a Thai bank account. Once that process is done, you'll get a Thai bank account Visa card, which you can use anywhere in the world, like any other card. And you can also get an app on your phone that lets you transfer money, check your balance, pay for things, whatever, all on the app. As for transferring money into your bank account in Thailand, now I used Bangkok Bank, and that was the easiest one for me about 3 years ago, so I got that. Transferring money into that, you can use companies like TransferWise, Western Union, there's a whole gamut of them, but mostly what I've found, and up until recently, late last year, I discovered Wise. Wise is a really, really good transfer company that you can link your account at home, and in my case, an Australian Suncorp account, link that to it, transfer money into your Wise account, and then from your Wise account, transfer it into your Bangkok bank account. It also allows you to transfer in different nationality, different currencies, and you also get a very, very good exchange rate. So to give you an example, today, for example, I wanted to go transfer some cash, Australian dollars I bought over, and put that into my Bangkok bank account. I went to the exchange counter and it was at 21.5 was the exchange rate. And I thought that seems a bit low, and then I went and had a look on the Wise app, and I saw that the transfer rate they're offering for the money I have up in Wise to my bank account, Bangkok bank account, was at 23, which is the current market rate. So you definitely get a good rate, and it's great, and it saves you a lot of money. I can't remember the exact amount, but I think there was something like $1,000 that I transferred across. Only cost me about $5 in fees. It's very low. And because of the high, decent exchange rate, well, that sort of covers you what you might pay for a fee anyway. All right, so your bank account's required. So you need to get that set up. Other than that, knowing that I was coming over here permanently, I had to sell off everything I had, everything I owned. I pretty much started with scratch. I flew over here yesterday with a check-in bag. It was a limit of 25 kilos, and when I put it on the scales at the check-in counter, it went exactly 25 kilos, not a single gram under or over, spot on. But then I got caught out because domestic flights have a 20 kilo limit. So when I went and checked back in to the domestic Bangkok Airways flight to come to Chiang Mai, I had to pay 5 kilos over excess baggage fee, which worked out at 900 baht. Nothing I can do about that. Apparently I did hear from the girl on the kiosk there that if you booked your ticket straight through, then you wouldn't have had to worry. It would have gone through and there'd be no excess charge. I didn't know that, but that might be something if you plan to do that. But I bought my tickets quite separately. The other thing too was I came on a one-way ticket, and a lot of times immigrations could question you on why you have a one-way ticket, so it's a good idea to have a onward travel ticket. And the cheapest one I could find was a Bangkok to Phnom Penh in Cambodia. It was about, I think it was about $50. So I bought that just to show that I have onward travel leaving the country. Also, about a month before I left, I arranged for my tourist visa. So I applied for a tourist visa through the embassy in Sydney. It's not too difficult. It's a bit of paperwork you've got to get. You need to show a minimum amount of finances that you have. You've got to show your identification, driver's license, passport, all the usual stuff. All that paperwork has to be done online in the online application, and all photocopied and sent online. And then you get a temporary acceptance And then what you've got to do is you have a choice. You can go and mail all that stuff you just scanned online. You got to mail that to the consulate themselves, or take it in yourself, which is what I did. As soon as I got the okay, I went in there, gave them all the stuff, gave them my passport, and then within 5 working days, you come back and pick it up, and there's your stamp, all done. So no problem. Now that's for a 60-day tourist visa, okay? Now that 60-day tourist visa is what you need to convert through an agent here, in my case that's what I'm going to do, into the retirement visa. I won't go into the details in this video of that. I'll talk about that in the next video. But there are options and ways of getting that as well. You can also completely apply for the retirement visa in your home country, but there's extra things you've got to do for that. Most people don't do that. All right, so back to still at home. I had to sell off everything. I was renting where I was, which was okay because that was rented by my landlord, who's my father, so that was not a problem sorting that out. All my furniture I had to sell, so I sold all my furniture. I threw away a lot of things. I threw a ton of stuff away because I'm starting from scratch here. I have a hobby, which is I build models, plastic models. I build cars, model ships, motorbikes, hopefully aircraft soon. And that's a big hobby I've been involved in for about 3 years now. And it's going to be continued while I'm over here, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So a lot of that equipment for that hobby I bought with me to keep within the weight limit. I bought my airbrush, I bought actually a couple of model kits as well, and some of the tools and stuff I need to do all that. The rest I'll have to purchase while I'm here. Other than that, yeah, selling everything off, sorting out your bank accounts, closing off all your bills, mobile phone, with my Australian SIM card. I changed that from a $25 a month Aldi SIM card to a pay-as-you-go $15 a year card, which I won't use it, but it will keep my mobile number active. So if I do need to pop that SIM card back in my phone, it will work and I can use it. It's just as a backup there, rather than lose your mobile phone number you've had all your life. I can still keep it. The SIM card I'm in the process of arranging at the moment. Went and found out a few things about it today, but again I'll talk about that in another video. So that was done. The bills all paid up, the internet back home, the electricity bills, all that all sorted out, and yeah, pretty much cleared. And that's about it. Caught the plane, got on the flight, got here yesterday, so I'm really happy. The weather is beautiful, it's hot, it's going to be 36 degrees for most of the week. It's now Sunday, and I got here yesterday, and tomorrow I'll be heading to one of the big shopping centres here in Chiang Mai to, like I said, check up on the SIM card and change my money, hopefully for a better exchange rate. Okay. All right, well, that's about it. I want to thank you all for watching. Please, if you want to follow me along on this adventure and maybe pick up a few ideas on your own, I do want this video to go into the whole process of what I've got to do for getting the visa, retirement visa, finding a place to stay. At the moment I'm just in a hotel for a week. I'll talk about that in the next video. I need to get a condo, long-term, 6 to 12 months, real estate agents. So there's a lot happening in the first 2 weeks here to keep me busy so I can get settled in. Chiang Mai, I haven't been here for about, I think it's about 7 years since I've been to Chiang Mai. So, you know, it was only as a touristy sort of thing, so I don't remember much, but I want to get familiar with the area, check out the locations, find the areas that I want to move into and stay more long term. Yeah, so if you want to follow along, please do that. Subscribe, like, comments, questions down below are welcome. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, which shouldn't be too long. I'll make something and we'll chat about things like taxi fares and what it cost me, and things I had to go through getting here, and a few tips on getting through the immigration and customs quite quickly at the airport. I've discovered. All right, thanks everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now. Cheers.